I thought we were going to play some money music, something like that, because we're talking money right now. A lot of people got the $600 in unemployment benefits. Well, that may very well be coming to an end. And for those people who lost their jobs from the pandemic, what can you do to kind of cover the gap, especially if the unemployment money doesn't come through? Financial expert Michael Foguth from the Foguth Financial Group joins us now again. Michael, good to see you. Give us...
Good morning, Charlie.
Good morning to you. All right, here's the deal. Prediction. Will the feds extend the unemployment benefits? And if they do, how much will people be getting?
I thought you were going to ask me if the Lions are going to win the Super Bowl. I'll give you that prediction, right? I'm going to take the Lions. No. I think they're going to extend something. I don't know if it's going to be the full 600, but you know, it's all over the news. Today is the day that it's going to stop. People need this money to be able to continue. Now, again, I don't think it's going to be the full 600. It's going to be a variation of that to some degree.
All right. Are we going to get the money that we did get? Is that taxable?
It's going to be taxable income, correct. It's going to have to be counted as taxable income. So, again, it's going to be, you know, most likely in a lower bracket, but they're going to have to pay taxes on it.
So then we're going to get some kind of a 1099 from the Fed. So all that money they got, oh, whoops, we have to pay tax on it. Uh-oh, no, wow. All right. What about I know you want to talk about the gap, and because people lost their jobs, now there's going to be some unemployed people. What can they do to kind of sew up that income? You've got some ideas. Kind of interesting.
Yeah,
what are some of them?
So, you know, the biggest one right now is people that had a 401k, a 403b, an IRA, something that they've had previously. The government did pass back when the CARES Act passed, and again, at the same time that the $600 passed, you're allowed to take out up to $100,000 from a 401k, 403b, or an IRA prior to 59 and a half without paying an IRS penalty. So there's a huge thing. It's called the CRD, coronavirus-related distribution. We've had tons of people calling our office about those. So that's probably I hate to say the easiest, the fastest, and those checks are being overnighted to people.
All right, so let me ask you a couple of questions about that, because a lot of people that are getting the stimulus money may not have a 401k, and if they do, it may not have 100,000 in there. But does this apply to all income levels? Yes,
it does. The 100,000 is for everybody out there. So and again, you don't have to do the whole 100.
You're up to 100. But now, do you have to pay yourself back then? Is that how that works?
Well, there's options to that. So option one is, yes, you can pay yourself back, and you have to pay the taxes, and they're going to give you 3 years.
Or can you just take the money?
You can pay. Yeah. So if you take, let's say you take out $100,000, and it's all taxable, right? Now, you're not going to have to pay the penalty, but it's all taxable.
Oh.
But what the IRS is allowing you to do is to spread that $100,000 of taxable income out over a 3-year period, which, again, instead of putting $100,000 on your tax bill for next year, you put $33,000 on there.
And I understand if you've got, I know you want to talk about home equity too. We only have a couple, we could talk to you forever about money and finances, but if there's money in your house, is this a good idea now at this point in time to take a loan against your home, a home equity loan?
You know, it's one of those things like this isn't going to be the number one thing that I'd recommend if somebody comes in and said, hey, here's my whole financial picture. I'm saying, oh, let's go suck all your home equity out of your house. But if we're in a circumstance where we're going to be required or we're needing this money, I think that the home equity is a phenomenal opportunity because of the interest rate that you now can borrow. I mean, it was just in the news last week, like all-time lows on a 15 or a 30 year. So look at doing a cash out refinance. Or look at, again, if you're going to sell your home, housing market's at all-time highs, sell your home, maybe downsize. So there's a lot of opportunities with the home equity because, again, housing market's booming right now. Interest rates are at all-time lows. There's huge opportunity there to start to play the numbers.
You can almost take a home equity loan and, you know, pay the very low interest rate, give that money to you, and you can invest it. And what do your customers get 10, 12% return at least on what you're doing there, Michael? I don't know, maybe not.
They'll double their money if they put it on the Lions, right?
Don't bet on the Lions. That's what we learned today. Michael, it's always good talking to you. We'll get you back again soon.
All right, be well. Thank you.
You got it. Michael Foguth of the Foguth Financial Group. Good guy.